And I couldn't be more happy on behalf of the AWA to see such a wonderful turnout. You know, in trying to organize some of this, I tried to contact everybody to see if there were any major conflicts, the Memphis Bar, the National Bar, and so forth. Memphis in May, and we thought we had a pretty good date selected. And who would have thought that I was supposed to be checking with Bon Jovi to see if they were going to be in concert. But I'm really pleased that all of you chose us over John Bon Jovi, so thank you very much for being here. Tonight we're going to have a wonderful show. We have the women outfitted in clothes by Christine by Shelton Clothiers, and the men are going to be in clothes by Shelton Clothiers. We have a wonderful location this year from our title sponsor, Roadshow BMW Mini, and I think everyone can say this is probably the best place we've ever had our fashion show, so thank you very much. I would say that I'd like to spend a little bit of time to tell you about our sponsors because they are really instrumental in making sure that this event is so successful for us. And to begin with our title sponsor, BMW to me certainly, and I think to many of all of us here, represents efficiency, dependability, and quality. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that all the AWA members who have had experience here with the BMW family, with Roadshow family, find that this has been surpassed by none. We have been so thankful for them to extend their location here for us. And we're so happy that Randy Patton and his wife Michelle are here with us. So thank you very much, as well as Michael Ralph and his wife Teresa, and their two children are here, Jennifer and Steven. So thank you very much for coming. And of course, we hope that when you consider your next vehicle, that you come by and meet the very pleasant and dependable family here at Roadshow. So thank you very much. In addition, we have two other lead sponsors who have helped us to make this event so wonderful this evening. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about one of them, and I'm sure you've met them over at the sponsorship tables, and that is the Mid-South Drug Testing Group. Yes, thank you very much. We have the president and owner here with us this evening, and Kelly Dobbins-Martino is a wonderful, wonderful person. She has really helped the community, the legal community, in making sure that all of our needs are met. With just under 20 years of experience in the drug testing community, Kelly and her team from Mid-South Drug Testing have successfully served the communities of West Tennessee, northeastern Arkansas, and North Mississippi. Their services, so that you know, include individual, employment, federal, court-related, and other drug testing that can be done. There's DNA testing they can do, as well as background checks, employee and management education. With a BA and MA degrees in criminal justice, Kelly is considered an expert witness in Shelby County and other courts in Tennessee. Kelly's also an adjunct professor of criminal justice at Victory University, formerly known as Crichton College, as well as being certified in DAISHA as a regional trainer. Her subjects of expertise include criminology, forensics, and drug and alcohol methodologies. And these people are outstanding. They have gotten some of the most important awards in their community and their industry, to include in 2010 receiving the Ruby R. Award, an Outstanding Women Award for Business. In 2009, the Federal Express Brown Memphis Line Hall Vendor Excellence Award. In 2009 also, they were a finalist for Executive of the Year for Memphis Business Journal's Small Business Awards. In 2008, Memphis Women's Magazine voted them top 50 women who make a difference. In 2005, they received the DAISHA Inspirational Award. And from 2005 until the present, they serve as judges in the International Blues Challenge. They certainly have a 24/7 business that can assist all of your needs, and I'm sure that many of us have already used their services on your behalf. And you may use them for a variety of services, for DNA, forensics, maternity testing, pregnancy, nicotine, steroids, background checks, employee training, just to name a few. So thank you very much to our sponsor with the Mid-South Drug Testing. And I also want to introduce, I'm going to have someone come up from Billable Hours, Robert Foster. He's come from Greenville, Tennessee to be here this evening with us. And I'm going to let him explain about the business and what he does. And it's these sponsors help us to do what we can do from the AWA, which is to gain money to help our foundation, which gives scholarships to students. And that's what this is all about tonight, helping the students. So I'm going to pass the mic to Mr. Foster. Give a warm welcome to Mr. Foster.
Thank you, Sharon. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, judges and attorneys. My name is Robert Foster, and I'm President and CEO of a company called Billable Hours, Inc. You know, I'd like to thank Sherry and the Association of Women Attorneys for allowing us to be here tonight, and let's give them a round of applause for all their hard work. Regarding tonight's event, the only questionable item of business is Sherry's model selection. She's actually asked me to be in the show, so I only question that, Sherry. Ladies and gentlemen, Billable Hours, for those of you who don't know us, we are an organization that's dedicated to working with attorneys who do court-appointed and indigent defense work. Over the last several years, we have focused primarily on processing claims for them, getting them paid quicker to help assist them with their practice. But tonight, we introduce a new face of Billable Hours. Tonight begins a journey, and a journey that we're going to take until it's over with. And that is to make sure that the indigent defense lawyer, the first line of defense to the wolves at the door being ourselves and our society, gain the respect that they deserve and get paid for the work that they do. And ladies and gentlemen, it's very important. Our country was founded on the idea to protect the poor, the people who cannot afford counsel. But it wasn't founded on the idea that you must be poor in order to protect the poor. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't do indigent defense work or haven't done, you might not recognize it. But it doesn't make sense when an investigator can bill 5,000 hours on the case that an attorney can only get paid $750 on. Come on, folks. You are the guys that are protecting the constitutional rights of the people in this country, and you're getting paid the least for the job you're doing? That doesn't make sense, and I don't know about you, but I think it's time to change that. You know, George Washington and all the founders of our country did found this country on the idea that we'll protect the poor, the people who can't protect themselves. And of course, the state of Tennessee would change the rates that George Washington said years ago. We might not have to be poor to represent the poor. Now, I hear a little laughter because those are the folks that know all about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're introducing tonight, like I said, a new face and a new vision of Billable Hours. We are putting together, for lack of a better term, a Facebook-type application that will be all things indigent defense in Tennessee. It will be a forum for lawyers to exchange information. There's a forum on there for judges to use, to issue comments about themselves and what they like in their courts, what they expect in their courts. The attorneys will have the opportunity to comment on the judges themselves about what they found that the judges like. Now, this will not be allowed to be used as a judge bashing forum, as the comments will be regulated. But we intend to put together a product, an online forum that allows the indigent defense lawyers in the state of Tennessee to gain a unified voice and to work with me at Billable Hours and the attorneys who are clients now and will become clients in the future to carry a flag all the way to the state legislature of Tennessee and say, enough's enough. It's time for these lawyers to be paid for the work they do. It's time for them to get the respect that they deserve because they are truly, just like the soldier in a foreign land, protecting us and keeping us from harm's way. They are protecting us for themselves, from ourselves, and from our society because the first time we begin to allow the government to enter the homes of the poor without due process of law, ladies and gentlemen, that are in our homes next. So everybody needs to give every attorney in this room that does indigent defense work a round of applause and thank them for protecting our rights. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great evening.
Thank you very much. And for more information about those lead sponsors, they also have their tables set up, which will be set up after the show as well if you want to speak with any of them individually. Also, just want to thank for sure, I see that there was not much food that was left over, so I'd like to give a very nice thank you to our catering by Mary and Wayne McGinnis. Thank you very much. And our wine and liquor selections this evening come from Victor Robilio Company, and we give a warm thank you to the judge and Victor Robilio Company. introducing the next person to come up here. It's Miss Babby Lovett. She is MC extraordinaire. For those of you who don't know her, you will get to know her shortly. And I can assure you she will become a friend of yours. We are so thrilled to have her as our MC this year. We have had her now 3 years standing, and we are just tickled pink that she was able to come again this year and let all of you enjoy these models and give a little bit of flair to the fashion that you're about to see. And for the clothing, please look on your programs. The addresses of where you can find this beautiful clothes is listed on the back of the program as well. Thank you very much and enjoy the show.
Thank you, Sherry. I think that's another way of saying I've been doing this a long time. The wonderful thing I just heard, the jury is in. Even attorneys and judges and mediators can have fun. And tonight, this fashion show is dedicated to fun. All of the models are so magnificently garmented, and they are from Christine and Shelton Clothiers. And someone said, where are they? They're on Main Street, Memphis. And they are one of the places that you can get custom suits, but their clothes are professionally priced. So you can have a wonderful wardrobe, be absolutely superb, and go for it. Let's start the music, let's get the show on the road, have fun. What can you say when you have a judge and a man working together? And the fashions truly were. There's nothing quite like the perfect setup. And a gentleman with me lately. Christine and Shelton Clothiers.
Lacey Bracken.
John Cannon.